So, here we go, part 6. Is it part 6 or is it part 7? I forgot. Oh, we're part 7. Wow. Getting through it. So, part 7 then. Welcome. To the right part. Well, it would have been on the title, so... Yeah. So we found some interesting things last time here about Baxter. And his, fishy. No, that was a different game. Sneaky. Suspicious, one might say. Soul activities. Baxter seems like a suspicious soul. Are we heading to the church because something went down there? But first, what's back here? Nothing. Okay. No. Why are these things still here? Also, why are they hidden again? Oh well. I wish I had a map. I really wish I had a map. Let's go through the cars just because I can. Oh, hang on. I got teleportation now. There was some collectible somewhere. Up in a ghost building that was burning. That I could not get to before. There's a ghost building burning over there, but I want to have a quick look back here first. Unless I gotten that, I forgot about it. I think I got the one that was behind the suspicious guy just outside the cemetery. Alright, this was not the right way to go for the building I was thinking. And we still can't go in here? Yeah, no.
Not going that way.
All right. I think it's right around here. Or not. Reveal that guy as well. It's behind this, isn't it? It's where I started going to initially, and then I was like, oh no, I think it's the other way. But since we're here, let's double check that I've actually gotten this. I seem to have gotten this, okay. I would think that this would be some reveal here or something, and it would lead me to solve this guy's thing. But there isn't. And because of the checkpoint mistake that I did earlier on, I got to choose the other dialogue option as well, and that didn't open it up either. And this looks suspicious. Anyway. This was the cemetery, yeah? Yeah. First of all, can I go in there? No. Oh, but I can go in there. Yes. Ha! Ronan's teens. Get ready for cringe. Because nothing's been cringy so far. I don't know anyone who had easy teenage years, so of course Ronan's would be even more troublesome. He looks different when he talks about that period. His eyes go down like they can't meet my face. I think he feels a lot of shame about what a hard time he had in school and with other kids in those years, but hearing about all that hardship just endears me to him more. Whoop. Yeah, it doesn't retain the reveals. Okay. Can I get to anywhere else from over here? How far can I go? Oh, I can't go through here at all. This looks like something that could be revealed, but nothing comes up. Unless they kind of overdid it when they outlined this bit. Anyway. I don't remember anywhere else that looked like it had something but it was inaccessible before. So let's head to the church. Is this? Well, it is a thing that I can teleport to, but I don't see anything. Unless there's something in here. No. Alright, okay. This is not worth doing. It's gonna be just a couple more of those collectibles and maybe okay, maybe boring short horror story. So let's just move on. As I was saying in towards the end of the last one, the last part. This is gotten more interesting because partly because I think I've stuck to the main case and not gotten too distracted by these, which I am getting distracted again. Jumbo prawns. So let's stick to the main thing. We got other games to play that have more rewarding exploration than this one. This is just padding. And I keep doing it. Oh, wait. Down here.
Cops and criminals get used to red and blue flashing lights. Even after you get numb to them, sometimes they still chill your bones. You can get that feeling that this time, they mean something personal. Thank God you're okay. No, Joy, don't! Damn it.
Lieutenant, caught her sneaking up the side staircase. Says she's a friend of the priest.
Where's Father Macaulay? Is he all right?
Just put her in my car. I want to interview her myself. Can somebody remind Broyles that the door's not going to watch itself?
Yes, sir.
It's a simple question, please!
Take it easy on her.
Hey, anybody find Baxter yet?
Nope. Went to the station, drove by his place, nothing. You know, there's definitely something wrong here.
I mean, honestly, have you ever seen anything like this?
Half this stuff feels like a goddamn riddle.
I don't know. It just seems so demented.
Demented. I gotta find this crime scene before they cart away all the evidence.
Joy and Iris are at the church. I need to make sure they're okay. I do have great game special navigation, or at least I think I do. But I think I've mused on this before, that the fact that I can walk through walls and stuff disorients me in this game. Because I don't I keep cutting through environments, so I'm not building a very good mental map of the place. Police can't find Baxter. The police have been trying to find Baxter, but cannot. That's strange in the middle of a murder investigation. Uh-huh. Head upstairs first. Oh. Oh. Oh, this was, this had, demon hands before I couldn't go up there. Well, demon hands went down there, so did I just miss this? Or wasn't it not here before and it just, appeared now? I have been through here, yep. Oh, there are enemies down there. Interesting. However, now I should be able to do that. And get this. Second time's a charm. I asked him to ask me again. I was lucky he hadn't left me after I never answered his first proposal. He must really love me. He smirked and got down on one knee, kneeling right in a dirty puddle in the street. He didn't care because he knew what this meant. I'd already made up my mind, finally. He grabbed my hand and said, "Will you?" And I just said, "Yes!" Didn't even let him get to the part about, "Marry me." He just knew, and we laughed. That was a very good sign. I imagine he laughs like, Thank you. Come on. It's oddly finicky with it. Okay, so this is full of enemies. So, wait. Oh. I thought there was a prompt here before. Okay. Never mind. No prompt. Which one do we get first? We'll get this one. Right, I have distractions, that's good. Good. I think that's all of them. Or is there... No, that's all of them, okay. Like how the demon's kind of prance. Yeah, I hadn't noticed. I've not noticed the movements of their hands. I'll try to remember for the next one.
Nothing sacred to this guy. The work of a real monster.
The work of a real monster. Supposed to be an imaginary one or a metaphorical one? What's the distinction? Poser. This monster is a poser. Oh. Oh.
Nothing sacred to this guy.
Same thoughts. Same guy. Clones. We are through. Oh, I wanted to go left.
There's more
Oh,
clues here.
okay. You won't let me go there. Good. Is there a mother?
Iris.
Can I find my killer's trail here? Can I? Right. Analyze details. How exactly did Iris die? Oh, hang on. Is this a ghost? Yeah, this is a ghost statue now. This was where the statue was before it ended up on Iris. Brute force. The killer must have pushed over the statue to break it. Dragging. That must be Iris's blood from when she was trying to get away from the killer. Shatter window glass, just like from my murder. Only something powerful could crack the ground like this, probably after falling from a height. But this fell over here, so something else fell here? The glass is over here, so this is... If someone fell from that window, although the holes in that window don't seem big enough for a person to have fallen out. Oh well, there's an open window there, I guess, as well. She could have fallen there and then crawled over. Although, I don't know if she would have been heavy enough to cause that. I mean, I would expect that all the evidence is in there, but okay, how many numbers we have? This one. Is this one? No, that's 5. Is she one? Yes. How exactly did she die? Boulders. Oh no. That doesn't seem like part of her death. She died after that. Wait, boulders. Oh, Statue stones, sorry. Right. Crush to death. Improvised weapon? Iris was killed by the Bell Killer, but how did he find her?
Please stop. Please leave me alone.
What we learn from here, he has really strong knees, and he can push a lot. Also lift a lot. He's super strong
Damn it. If she'd stayed at the hospital,
and bouncy.
she'd still be alive.
Don't hold too tight to what's keeping you here. Just remember, this wasn't your fault.
I'm sorry.
What else did he do here?
Can I go over there from here? Damn it. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, do I need to be a cat to do this? Apparently. Okay. Came out from here, so let's go back in here, I guess. We'll be... No. That's where I came from. Oh. I'm going there. Fine. Can I go here? Yes, the door's open. Just in case there's anything different in any of these rooms. I'm pretty sure I've checked them all out before. But there have been developments. Alright. Are you saying anything interesting or thinking?
Monster.
No. Uh-huh. What's this? Sanctuary. Ronan isn't religious, and neither am I, but I'm starting to get through to him about the sense of tradition that comes from a place like St. Benedict. It was a breath of fresh air to be there today. That Father Macaulay, he's doing such a fine work in the community. A real inspiration, that one. And the things I've done with troubled young people pales in comparison to what Macaulay has done. If there's such a thing as a living saint, he's got to qualify. Oh, the things I've done with young troubled people. Shouldn't have gone straight up here.
Man, how am I gonna tell her about you?
Oh, he wasn't religious.
Why was the killer here?
Wait. Before we do that. What have I skipped here? I guess I could have done this in a different order, but... Alright.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of dead people.
Lady, you're still with us? You
you just stop talking. Bodies everywhere.
Dead bodies everywhere.
How can one guy do this?
I don't know what that is. Influence. Oh. I don't know anything yet. Yes, it escalated pretty quickly. Twisted. They didn't stand a chance. No chance. No chance, Lance. The killer ruthlessly attacked these people. Why take out all these people? They saw him? I don't know. This must be the route both Iris and the killer took to get down to the courtyard. That wasn't from his jump, though. He's not Hulk. Okay, 4 out of 8 clues. A lot of clues missing. What's in here? No, this is outside investigation. She might be holding all the... I don't know. She's holding some clues, but would she be holding like 4 clues? Like last clue perhaps is this. Oh, wait. Is it? No, there's nothing here. I thought there was a tag there. Let's try her out and see. What would make her think about why the killer murdered them? Thrown, twisted, beaten. Footprints on the windowsill. This, perhaps? No. I don't have the right clue to answer you. Do I need to analyze them first? What is Iris doing? She is scared. She needs help. She's fallen. Oh, she was running away from him, and she just barged through them. Iris stumbled through the group of people apparently fleeing from somewhere else. Right, so perhaps that's the clue to jog her memory.
That girl was running away. That's who he's after, not the rest of us.
The witness claims the killer was obviously after Iris and they got in his way, so he killed them. Naturally. And I'm still missing 2 clues. Well,
Okay, all right, everyone, let's get this picture. We've got to get to the reception now. Everybody.
Let me through!
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
She all right?
Oh,
Hey, slow down.
oh, let me go! Let me go! He's here!
Look, you need to back off.
These weren't years. These people were just in the way. He was after Iris. I wonder if there's more evidence in Joy's room.
This massacre was not part of the Bell Killer's plan. They just got in the way, so he killed them. Just like me. Oh, we got something in common. The cat must still be nearby from the looks of those tracks. She came to have a taste of blood. That's all here. Something spooked the cat. Joy's photo of her and her mother shattered after it fell to the ground. What was the killer doing? Staring. Discovered? Staring. Okay. The killer was found in the attic by the priest and discarded what he was holding. I'm guessing the last clue is the analysis. Unless something else around here I'm not seeing? No. Oh no, I am still missing something. Well, no, that could still be it. I guess. Let's try that. What did the killer do up here? He dropped the photo. He got interrupted. He killed the... No. Well, he'd kill a priest, yeah. No? Oh, okay. What the fuck am I missing? Is it the cat? No, okay. Okay. Oh, right. I missed that. Wait, let's hear again. That did sound like that, no? Or is it like his neck snapping? Right.
Died trying to protect Iris. Sure that won't make it sting any less for Joy. Damn it.
Dad protecting Iris, his last act of sacrifice. Okay.
I don't think she's the most ideal roommate. A little rough around the edges, but I'm sure you'll like the room, and in time you'll both get along really well.
Don't worry, I can get along with most anyone.
Excellent. Well, this is the room. Here we are.
Father? What's wrong?
Go. Go.
How strong is this guy? Like, this is not a superhero game. What the fuck?
This is a friggin' dead end.
So where's Baxter? If he's not here, he's got some explaining to do.
We're gonna read the
What about
cat's
you?
mind.
You see anything? Hmm?
The killer came here for Joy, but decided to kill Iris instead when he discovered she was here.
Easy, kitty. Easy, easy. It's your old buddy Ronan. What the hell was that? The killer dropped something in the vent. Maybe the cat can help get to it.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Bloop.
Thanks for the help.
So we didn't see this before. Wait, I mean it's that, but like what was the sound? No, it's a fork actually.
I know that house.
It's the haunted cat house. Where have I seen this house before? Oh, is this? I mean, that would be the one that's the only house.
That's it. The killer's hideout. I need to get to Judgment House.
I did say I thought he was seeing himself as the judge, but at that point that seemed irrelevant as a clue to pick. The historical Judgment House from a museum painting appears to be the killer's hideout. Right. The old Judgment House might be where the Bell Killer is right now. I'm still missing two clues. I have 6 out of 8. Why? What is the missing clue? Oh. This. More broken glass. Well, there's still a missing clue. Oh, there it is. Killer throwing people against this window must have broken it. 8 out of 8. There we go. And now... Find Joey. Well, I guess she's either sitting in a... Oh, fuck. She's either sitting in a police car, or she's back at the station. Can I just jump down and head out like that? Oh, come on, game. Where are the stairs? Ah, right. Ah, damn it. Here, rising as a mythical phoenix, we consecrate this rectory in the year 1902. Sure.
Nothing sacred.
But he's not gonna walk over there. How do I get over there? Can't walk through here. I'll walk through here. Ah. Huh? Huh? Perhaps it's through this place. Exit. Well, no. I get lost very easily and frequently in this game. And I don't generally get lost in games. As I was saying before. I came down here, right? I can't go through that. Oh, I can poltergeist it from here. Come on. Right. Yeah, at least this area is clear. Ah, I forgot to notice their hands. Anyway.
Some ghost thing and get me out of this. Come on.
You're better off this way. The killer was
Right.
after you.
Oh. What happened in there?
He didn't suffer.
You're lying.
He died protecting innocent people. That's all you need to know.
Died because of me.
Hey. You know, pleading insanity isn't going to help you much on 2 counts of trespassing and felony escape. So you can drop the crazy act, all right?
Rex, man, give her a break.
You have anything to say for yourself? No? That's what I thought. We'll figure out what to do with you at the station.
Why does this keep happening to me?
Joy, tell him what we found. They need to know it all. You gotta find a way to convince him.
Where are you going?
Killer left a clue about the ancient mansion we saw at the museum. Tell Rex about that too. It's probably the killer's place.
Okay, I'll try.
Rex is cutting joy of the custody. I know the harsh sting of losing your freedom, but it's better than losing your life. Of course, if it is Baxter, and depending on how unhinged he is at this point, she may not be safe at the police station. 165 out of 169? Oh. Okay. Does that mean that I'm mostly... No, that can't be true. Oh, the possible ones so far. So that's 2 from here. 2 from here. Right, okay. Because I'm like, am I almost done with the game? But no. Get the Judgment House. There's a little bit of back and forth, but it's not as bad as Sinking City was with this. And it's believable so far, the back and forth thing. Like, of course, you're gonna uncover more things, but was there anything in the Judgment House that was inaccessible? I can't remember. Oh, wait. Hang on. I thought we'd been already there. Oh, we hadn't been there. We've been to the museum. Right. Give me 1 second.
I always heard this place was such an interesting museum back in its heyday. Now it's just a place propped up by rusty nails and rumors. A place you wouldn't dare your worst enemy to go into. Alright, there it is, Judgment House. Huh. Maybe this abandoned place isn't so abandoned after all.
Huh?
I hate it when I'm right.
I wonder if we're near ending. We seem to be getting closer to him. Unless, again, this is still a red herring and then turns out, no, it's not Baxter. There's a twist. There's another 5 hours in this game. Like, a lot of games tend to do that, but it doesn't seem like one of those. I hope it's not one of those and it's not like some stupid twist. Okay. Gotta remind myself, I got teleportation. Let's not forget it if something seems inaccessible. Life and after. I asked Roland today if he believed we go on after we die. He wondered if I meant like heaven or like ghosts. Told him I meant ghosts, and he just laughed and didn't say anything. I'm going to take that as a no. Irony. Ooh. Poem 1. She who does the devil's dance shall drop and crack and sway, and jig upon the rope perchance, and the devil's due to pay. Poem 2. A natural bridge of ghost and flesh, you have our souls as though a friend. You cut with scythe and pitchfork thresh, until you meet your righteous end. Nice piano. Cracks. Splits. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Can't do that. See, now I'm completely lost because I'm walking through walls everywhere, and I've not. There's no mental map at all for this place in my head. Poem 3. Let man beware who keeps so foul a witch from a harm beneath his wing. She casts her spell upon his soul and wreaks the nation's reckoning. Oh, that's a lot of poetry. See, he's an artiste, our killer. His poems are getting worse, yeah. To rid the lands of nature's guilt through exercise of power requires more vigilance than thou wilt. There's always judgment hour. Oh.
Holy shit. Look at all this crap. What is this?
Where's the string? There needs to be the red string here.
Fresh paint. This one's just been done.
The witch who flew from her own mother, herself a witch, herself in flight, shall meet her death like so many other, and leave both realms this very night.
Oh no, that's about Joy. This looks like the Bell Killer's war room. I should check this all out.
What was the thing about Joey? Oh, it's 1-4. Ah, okay. From him, yeah. Shit's getting real. Devil made me do it. Friday, December 18th, 1903. Mayor Studer deflects blame after being charged with a series of torturous murders. I mean, it is plausible, considering everything else is happening here, that the killer, the devil, or some other ghost may be possessing people in every generation. A killer is possessed, or like in every generation, a man in authority is possessed. Collection of what seems to be personal items taken from the Bell killer's victims, maybe? Wait, what was that? Ah. Oh, there it was. I need to go further right. All right. Wednesday, June 5th, 1940. Third hanging victim discovered. Bizarre hangings in 3 recent murders harken back to to Salem's shameful past. Salem has a history of killers apparently referencing the witch trials similar to the Bell killer. Oi! Shh. Well, there is something there.
The vibrations I'm getting from this house are off the charts. It's like the museum. The old violence tries to take over the new. I have to tell Officer Baxter about this. This could be a vital piece.
Joey's mother senses an unusual spirit activity in Judgment House. Unusually strong, unusually vitriolic, and just plain unusual. Finally, she also has charts for supernatural activity, or whatever she called it. No, that's not what I do. This is what I want to do. Right, this is outside our investigation area. That seemed like a lot of clues in here. But I don't see that many things. Is this still out? Yeah, it's out. Okay. Okay, so I've seen this. Oh, right, this, obviously. Murderous past. The map shows the locations of all his murders, but in far more detail than the police know. And the photos. These are the methods the killer used to murder the victims and how each one of them died. Can't tell if he's consistent or schizophrenic. Are they mutually exclusive?
Wait. Whoa. Similar murders. Multiple killers. Decades apart. Is this a string of copycats? A conspiracy?
A conspiracy?
What else did you hide in this house, you freak? What was that?
Oh, damn it. I mean, I'm trying to sneak up to him. Fuck's sake. I'm pretty sure I'm coming out while he has his back turned to me. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's getting a bit stupid. How did they see me there? Okay, it's time for the game to become stupid now. Great. Can I go anywhere else? What now? Okay. Find out if the killer... Okay, so I can't go out yet. I need to be in here. Okay. So there must be some stairs downstairs. Some stairs leading downstairs somewhere else. And it's probably through the enemies. Yeah. Okay. I find this so unnecessary. Okay, at least I remember now to notice their arms. Does that make it worth it? It's coming this way now, or? Ah, was fucking close. Thought I just walked through him in front of him. Okay. At least this part is done. There was some item here. Ronan the Stranger. It's like I didn't even know him. It's like I don't even know him. And I felt so close, but to a man in my imagination. I would think that something like a criminal record should really come up earlier in a relationship. It's not even his past that is keeping me away now. It's that he didn't tell me right away. He said his tattoos made it obvious, but I don't know. Not obvious enough, I guess. It might be too late for us. Hi, nice to meet you. I have a rap sheet. Colonial kitchen plaque. A small kitchen area inside the house was used by servants for tea preparation, but not for major meals. Those were prepared by slaves in an attached kitchen because of the danger of kitchen fires in colonial times. The danger of fire was very real and common. The house probably had half a dozen different kitchens in its time, and there is none left standing on the grounds today. Do we still have enemies here? Oh, I saw a bunch earlier downstairs, but maybe we're not in the right room yet. Well, there are distractible crows over there, so maybe they are on that side. The enemies. So that's where I came from. Went right here. Oh yeah, all right. I have to. Probably have to. There's something in there. Fight with Ronan. Sometimes that man can be an insensitive beast. Now he's got pressures. I know he's got pressures at work, but home is the place where you let go of all those things. It'll be better tomorrow, I know, but for now, I'm done thinking about it. I can't know this is grey. I don't go through grey. There we go. I don't remember. I didn't notice. I didn't look to see if it has checkpointed. If it has not, be major bullshit. I need to be extra careful. Because it probably hasn't checkpointed. I need to wait for him to come back here and grab him as he tries to go through the wall. Well, tries as he goes through the wall, but then I don't know if line of sight to the one on the right get me in trouble. Oh, it will. Will it? Yes. Fuck off. Oh. Oh no. Okay. All right. I think I'm clear to execute this one as well. Come on. Trials were held in his room. Judge's diary. February 4, 1693. The witches are all released and Governor Phipps will not permit further prosecution. Yet it is this girl I fear most. I did threaten her with pressing, and with glee she did tell me of the tortures of her own father, who pressed and ducked her onto drowning. Would she not accuse his enemies? So I am not the first man to use this creature, and she is not afeard of my rebukes. Those who see the spirits of unnatural worlds are as conjurers to her, and she will not be dissuaded in her pursuit of them. She must be destroyed by any available measures of the law. Maybe get rid of these before I go and try to read more things. Taking a risk? Yes, okay. Oof, that's good. Right, what was the other item? Colonial parlor plaque. The parlor of the judge's house, what we would call the living room, was one of the more spacious indoor areas available for holding trials? For holding trials. The witch trials were sometimes held here, and sometimes in another public building, such as a tavern. Tavern. No, that's the hiding. Pondering the proposal. What stopped me from saying yes to Ronan? Maybe it's marriage in general. I always thought I'd just be an independent woman in this world. I may have processed this possibility enough. I may not have processed this possibility enough, but I can't let him go. Can't. And? Oh, won't. Seems that you don't want. Oh, we can go further down. Oh. Oh, there you go. This way to the wine cellar and holding cells.
Oh my God, Baxter? I should have been the one that stopped you.
Ronan?
Only it's not him.
What the hell's going on?
You sick bastard. Why'd you do it? Why'd you bring back the witch trials and kill all those innocent girls?
You think I'm the Bell Killer? Are you insane? I've never killed anyone. You gotta help me. What is this place? We gotta get out of here.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. All of a sudden, we're buds. You need to tell me what's going on here.
What were you doing here?
What were you doing here?
Following a lead. I never dropped the case. Had this psychic, Cassandra, working with me. And we figured out the Bell Killer is hunting mediums. Like a witch trial execution copycat. At that point, we couldn't let it go. Even after Rex demoted me.
So that's why you're at the museum.
Right, it was a red herring. So it was that theory I had that he was the only one in the police that believed in ghosts and mediums and stuff like that. So he was demoted. Right. Makes sense. Makes sense. See, already it's better than Heavy Rain. By a long distance. Who killed you?
So, who killed you?
The Bell Killer, you idiot. But I didn't get a good look at his face.
Where's the killer?
No idea. He could be anywhere. But when we fought, he said something I didn't understand at all.
Wait,
Oh,
the killer actually talked?
the killer talks?
But I think I hit a nerve. I told that bastard he'd be dead soon. But he said, I already know death. And then something about his instrument of death will kill again tonight.
My instrument of death? But he kills different ways every time. I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither.
We gotta figure out what that means. Do you know where Cassandra is? Is she still alive?
Last I checked, yeah. I took her to a safe house outside of town.
Oh my God, she's alive. I was sure she'd be dead too. Joy would be freaking ecstatic. She shouldn't end up alone.
He's showing emotion again.
Cassandra ever bring up her daughter?
Wouldn't shut up about her. We looked for Joy for days, but it was too risky. Cassandra has been begging me to track Joy down, but I haven't found her yet.
You're not gonna believe this. Joy's been helping me tonight.
Figures a cop like you would need help to get this far.
You mean like what? The help you got from her mom? Get back to Cassandra. Make sure she's still safe and bring her back to the station.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna quickly check out the cellar and come up with a plan. I hope.
I like how there's no mention between them that they're both ghosts now. But I guess, yeah, okay, Baxter already believed that, I guess, so it's not a surprise to him. Baxter knew Joy this entire time and was trying to find her and make sure she was safe. Baxter moved Cassandra to a safe house outside of town when the Bell Killer threat against her became real. The killer is planning another murder tonight with his instrument of death. And the Bell Killer murdered Baxter in the Judgment House cellar. Search the cellar for the killer's trail. And okay, there's not gonna be any clue on him, I guess, because we just talked with him. Colonial cellar plaque. The cellar in the home of a judge was often the temporary jail. The cellar in the home of a judge was often a temporary jail for prisoners awaiting trial. This custom was certainly in practice here, where witch trial suspects were held awaiting the judgment of Judge Haythorne. Long-term holding facilities were unnecessary in these cases, as the penalty for witchcraft under English law was always death. How nice. My finger points. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's accusing. He's stern. And he's judging.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
Not a stretch, really. The angry man points in the cell and claims that he's accused that punishment is due. What was Abigail doing here? She was imprisoned and pleading.
You stood for justice. How is this just?
Abigail was held prisoner and thought the punishment wasn't just. I mean, I can't imagine any woman in this place or any accused would feel or think that the judgment is just. Extinguished light. But these did almost nothing to combat darkness down here. Well, quite a few old candles actually. Yes. Oh. Oh. Who drew this? Bell killer symbol was once thrown in the cell, but by who? Prison inside a prison? Why would you need to cage someone who is already locked in a tiny cell? That looks even less comfortable than the beds I had in prison. Kind of walk through the earth. I'm missing a clue. Blue. Oh, look at this. Makes it feel more like a dungeon than a prison. What happened down here? Yeah. This? Yeah.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
I thought you stood for justice. How is this just?
The courts are not a place for your murderous whimsy. You are a corrupt heathen. The families of those innocent souls you executed through false accusation of witchcraft will exact their righteous justice tonight.
False accusation?
What is that nonsense you draw?
My mark will burn like a brand in the flesh of this town. If it takes me to the ends of eternity, I will personally make the bell toll for every witch in Salem.
Why? The guy who killed me is Abigail. She might be the Bell Killer. How is that possible? I gotta get out of here and figure out how to track her down.
She's possessing people to commit murders, to kill witches. So she was the one who was naming the witches? Is that it? Wow, okay.
If Rex is missing, it could be going down right now. Where'd you take Joy, you asshole?
Where would Abigail take Joey? When is it at the police station? We're in the Judgment House, so that wouldn't be here, I guess, either. Is it that church? The witness thinks the killer was headed to the top floor of... Oh no, that's... Where would Abigail take Joey? This actual Puritan era gallows. Okay. It wouldn't be the church, that's where he killed a bunch of people when it's full of police. Would he bring them here? No. Huh. I'm kind of stumped. I'm not sure. Is it a church? No, it's not a church. Need clues about a location that's important to Abigail. That's important to Abigail. And it's one of these. Yeah, I need to click on is Abigail the Bell Killer as a clue about a location that's important to Abigail? Alright. Perhaps the clue's in here. I don't quite understand the logic of this particular one.
Yeah. Instrument of death, meaning her death, where she was killed.
Okay.
The gallows at the museum. Hang on, kid.
Right.
I'm on my way.
Okay, makes sense. Didn't quite catch that rationale, reasoning there. Yeah. At the museum now. If I can find my way out. No, it goes up. Oh no, I need to go up, right? It was in the basement. I think. Yeah, okay. This is where I came from. Right, there we go. Found it! How many of these side cases are missing here, I wonder? Was it the Ashes to Ashes? I'm missing like 4? Okay. Fuck it. Not even. Don't bother. To the museum we go. Why is this? Is my audio loud enough? It looks like it's kind of low. No, now it looks normal. Okay. It looked like it was kind of low before. Was I low? Okay. Well, sorry about that. I think my cable is a bit dodgy. And I need to... Maybe I need to replace it. But now, okay, because I couldn't hear myself very well in the monitor, and then I realized, oh, that looks a bit low on volume there. What the fuck's going on? Oh, you could hear me still. Okay. That's good, I guess. So then ruin the VOD completely, but maybe I can I'll try to fix this a bit before I put it up on YouTube. Can I? Yes. Okay, I'm going the right way. Hang on, kid. Let me casually stroll back into town. Ah, yes. He does very casually stroll through things while he's in very much of a hurry. He looks a bit more in a hurry here.
No one deserves to be murdered. And when the psycho trying to kill someone,
or rather, sorry,
there's some grand
LOL
behind it. That just makes it all the more twisted.
I think there's a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode where Larry is annoyed by someone who, instead of laughing, says LOL. It's kind of similar to that Seinfeld episode where Jerry was dating someone who would say, "Oh, that's so funny," and then don't laugh, and then he was really annoyed by that.
Joy!
Ronan, help!
Not another step.
Oh. Well, that's a twist.
This has nothing to do with her, Abigail. Oh, but it does. For 300 years, we have executed the witches who corrupt our fair city.
Down there. Let's go.
Those who try to mask their demonic contract and leverage powers they should never possess. Just like you have. Don't you dare compare me to her! Easy, easy. Put your hands up!
Help!
Don't do anything stupid.
Hands up! Stop what you're doing. Hands up! Do it now!
They're not gonna survive.
Abigail, stop!
Yep.
Rex, you piece of shit. What are you doing? Not now. This was you.
I want you getting closer to the truth.
Ronan, do something!
What can we do? We can't interact with matter. Oh, it's a fucking timer. What can stop Abigail? That's a good question. Well, it's not implied the witness should get her bell killer case. Yeah, that's not it. The killer is focused on Joe. Partnership. Ah, yes. The scream.
It's over, Abigail.
Oh, can I stop? What? Oh, I should have possessed him, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, can I skip this? Okay, good. All right. Oh, it doesn't come up. Okay, so it's not. I wasn't missing that prompt before. Okay, hang on. Before we get in there, because there's not much time. I can't possess Rex. Possessing Joey does nothing at that point because I've already done that. Could use the screen. Am I forgetting something? Oh, fuck off. What the fuck am I forgetting? Like... Some are common abilities, some are unique to me, yes. Why was she tutorializing at the beginning if she was evil? Why would she tell us about the demon threat and explain the whole thing? I mean, to throw us off, but to throw us off as a player or to throw Ronan off? Oh, there's old stuff. Just trying to see if I missed... Not missed, but like I'm forgetting some clue to direct my attention in there because I have like 5 seconds to react. How do I interact? I've not interacted with any other ghosts in any way that would allow me here some kind of interaction with her to stop her. Maybe it's something here. No. I guess I might explain his supernatural, or rather exaggerated, or perhaps supernatural strength, like jumping from windows, throwing people. as if they're made out of cardboard or something. Killer's focused and showy. I don't see anything. Each symbol in the cell. Handles imprisoned Abigail. Righteous man. None of that. Okay, pass through, possess, investigative skill. Peek. Oh, is I suppose the visions I have. Peek. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. See what they see in order to gather pertinent information. Right. Okay. Escaping demons approaching. Do I need to go behind her and do this or something? Execute her. Maybe that's what I need to do. Teleport behind her and execute her. Oh, no, just touch her. Okay.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sins.
In all caps.
Be happening. You want to use memories against me? Two can play at that game.
I know the truth about your death, but I still...
Like, yeah, you didn't show me anything that would shock me there. It's like, duh.
Did you use Rex to kill me?
Rex was my most influential. The most respected, the most feared official in town. Of course I did.
Yeah.
How could Rex have done it? Rose's killer had blue eyes.
I didn't use the same killer for every murder.
Baxter. Why did you kill Baxter?
I eventually kill all the killers I use. Especially the ones who get close to the truth.
I wasn't close to the truth in the apartment. I wasn't one of your killers. Why did I have to die?
Oh. Well. Turns out you were.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. How could I? You made me kill her.
Well, yeah. That's what you did with everyone.
If I'm going out, you're coming with me.
Well, she controlled those. I guess not. I guess she wasn't invincible to those. Or invisible. Well, I suppose you can control weapons as well, but if you turn them against you, they're still gonna kill you. Or any deadly.
We all got a dark side, sometimes obvious, sometimes not. If we're lucky, we keep our dark side hidden. By law, Rex was a killer. But the law doesn't always see the truth. Fortunately, Joy did. And she would never press charges. She might even help Rex cover his tracks. One thing's for certain. She's a better person than I was at that age. A kid who deserves forgiveness. She's paid her dues. And committing a few small crimes, searching for your mom, well, even the coldest cops would forgive those.
Mom!
Hasn't been a Bell killer murder since the night Abigail met her final end. But the case never officially closed. But memories fade, time heals. With luck, Salem will move on and find peace. Death repays debts, my father always said. Forever I believe that. But truth be told, this life ain't over until you're honest about what you owe. Set everything right. Settle your debts. Only then can you move on.
Ronan?
Oh. I expected more there, but I guess I didn't need to show it. I didn't expect subtlety at the end, at the very end. All right. I guess, yeah, I guess we're getting close to it. It didn't pull the whole, there's another half game left to play, which I appreciate. Not everything has to be like 20, 30 hours long. Okay, good red herring. Right, I'll share my thoughts, or rather, I'll go through my thoughts as I think them. And then I'll do a summary for the whole thing. So, Baxter was a red herring. And I liked how not only was he a red herring, but like it was a red herring that was consistent. Rather, there was cohesion behind that red herring because of the way the murderers worked. I didn't like very much the fact that it was the evil little girl trope. But of all the I guess, yeah, it was tropey game in many ways. I don't remember why she was what her deal was. Was she accused of being a witch and therefore cursed the town? Or was she falsely accusing other women as witches? Was found out and was condemned for that. Like, was she evil all along and was lying about the fact that, I don't know, She was more conservative than the conservatives around her. Yeah, yeah. I think I missed something somewhere in there about her backstory. Because there was some diary entry from the judge about Abigail. I think it was about Abigail being used by her father to like accuse others, but that she also accused. Yeah, okay, right. I'm remembering as I think it out loud. The idea was that the Puritans were coercing they were coercing confessions out of women to confess that they were in league with the devil and therefore witches. But they were also coercing, from what I gathered, confessions from other people. Not confessions, but statements that would accuse other people, or I guess other women. But it sounds like she also believed that there were witches and they needed to burn. And that she didn't like that she got burned at the stake as a witch, or as a false accuser of witches, I suppose. Which, yeah, explains how it seemed like they were copycat murderers, which technically I suppose they were. So the summary is this town had some supernatural thing going on. We start from the basic of this universe. The basics is that there are ghosts, and there are mediums that seem to be women who can communicate. Yeah, I liked how an in-game mechanic was also a method of killing. Yeah, and it was the thing that she was using as well against us and against other. It was the traps that she was setting, I suppose, and then she fell into her own trap, which I like that. Or well, you draw her into her own trap. So yeah, periodically she would come about, haunt, or rather possess, I suppose, men, and kill the women that she thought were witches because they were psychics or mediums, and she was enacting her revenge, I suppose. But it was okay. That's interesting. She was enacting revenge, but she wasn't killing. She was still killing the witches, so that wasn't necessarily a revenge. Because the revenge would be, I don't know, against what? The judges and the police. But you would indicate that still her drive was, her motivation was still there, like as conservative as it was, as the Puritans were. Like she was, as you said, Meerkat, more conservative than the conservatives around her, and she remained that. Like, how dare you stop me from ridding this town of all these witches, and I will now make sure that I do this for eternity and not let anyone get away. And I suppose mediums would also be a risk for her because they might be onto her, they might find her out. And then why would she kill the killers? Was there a risk, I wonder, of them remembering something? Perhaps. Or I suppose that could fit with her revenge thing. She's also killing all the executioners. Why would she care if they got caught, though? Like, the evidence... Like, the police would not believe in this stuff. That's why they demoted Baxter. But then, okay, so... Well, I'm saying that, but as I was saying that, I just thought, okay, yeah, but there's still the risk of a policeman believing and figuring it out at the end. So anyone who got close, they died. Yeah. Hope you're funny this. We found the Greek in the credit list. It wouldn't be Poppy Orfanidis, it would be Poppy Orfanidou or Orfanidi, because, you know, it's possessive. You're not your own person as a woman in Greece. I like this game more than I expected I would. It started very... I mean, it was cheesy all throughout. It started kind of blandish, like the main premise, but the writing wasn't very good. There were a couple of side cases to begin with that seemed interesting. And the first side, like, ghost story that we came across was decent. Also, I'm talking about the side cases here. The only actual thing that we solved that was a case was the old couple in the first building killing someone who was partying, right? And then there was nothing else. I think the reason I was being tempted every time that I was coming across evidence to kind of follow it and see where it went and where it led, and I was talking to ghosts and I was expecting that something would come out of that, like that suspicious guy outside the cemetery, for example. I expected side cases like that first side case in the first building. So either I missed something entirely, or they wanted to do that and then they ran out of time or budget, so they didn't continue it. So and the quest givers are in the game still, but they don't give you any quests. Like, that's quite curious. I'm really curious what happened there. I might look it up later. That's kind of odd. I would have expected those NPCs to be quest givers, to be some kind of mini investigation happening alongside the other investigations. Unless... I don't know, because they did that. I was going to say, unless that side case in the first building was there to basically tutorialize you and socialize you into how the game works. So that then you could use all that in the main investigation. But then the main investigation, the first chapter of the main case did that as well. So why would they want to do that? I wish there wasn't so much collecting to find the short stories. Because the first short story was okay. The second one I found boring. The one that at the museum, I think. No, was the museum or no? It was the police station with the soldier. I didn't like that one. I kind of zoned out completely. And then the other one that I managed to get all the clues for, that was okay. At the psychiatric hospital, but then it was too much. Too many collectibles per story. I would have been kind of interested and a little bit curious to see if any of the other short horror stories were any decent. But I didn't really enjoy the whole thing going around and trying to find where the little bit is to reveal it and collect it, and like they could have done that differently perhaps, but I don't know. Fucking video games, they have to have some kind of a series of collectibles, pad it out a little bit. I get that you would need to do something before you get the reward, but that something wasn't enjoyable for me anyway. If I had to solve some kind of puzzle, perhaps, or actually solve a case, put pieces of clues together and get to that horror story, that would be better, rather than just collecting ghost collectibles or some ghost items. I did like I enjoyed the investigative part. I didn't enjoy the enemies. Well, rather I enjoyed it to a point, because I like playing stealthy games, but it seemed a bit unnecessary here. Like in my mind, this falls under the whole, this is an adventure game, or this is a it's not a walking simulator, this one. It's an adventure game. It's just in 3D. But it's like I don't know if this comes from the developers or this comes from the publisher or where it comes from, but it's like they're insecure in the fact that they have an adventure game and they need to put some more game into the game, as if, you know, the investigation is not enough of a game. Like I'm pretty much the target audience for this kind of stuff. I don't need that to enjoy this game. It's enjoyable. It would have been more enjoyable overall as a whole if it didn't have that bit. The traps on the floor would have been enough as a threat that forces you to kind of figure out how to move around. Use your own ghost power. Well, you could argue that the ghost execution is your ghost power as well, but unnecessary. Yeah, I don't know. Still seems unnecessary to me. Okay, enough, I suppose, meandering thoughts about this one. I mostly enjoyed it. I'm glad I played it. And the investigation the whole thing came together pretty nicely. It didn't feel cheap. It didn't feel like it was a magic twist out of nowhere. I wish we had some I don't know. So, I wish there was something more with Baxter at the end, because he was the one who stuck with it and got the closest and died for it. And he was played as the antagonist almost from the beginning, the guy who didn't like Ronan. Then he became the prime suspect. It seems to me like there wasn't enough of a redemption for him at the end. Maybe. How does he move on? It's like he was the believer, but we didn't see his redemption at all. Unless, I don't know, the unfinished business for him was this investigation, and when Ronan, like we, solved that and resolved that, would he have moved on as well? Can that happen? Can your unfinished business be done by some other ghost and then you move on? Questions. We need a sequel or a spin-off where we play Baxter. Or expansion. Because that's never gonna happen. I doubt this game sold much. Anyway. Oh, that was Murdered Soul Suspect. Really stupid name. But the game was alright. Thank you for coming along with on this investigation with me, on this adventure. One of the better modern ones I've played recently. And yeah. Well done. Anyway, that'll do it for this playthrough. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there's more to come. I don't know what I'm gonna play next, but we'll figure that out as we go. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out in the chat, Meerkat, today. Anyone else who might have lurked, I appreciate you. Anyone who caught this on YouTube, eventually, when eventually will be on YouTube, thank you very, very much. I appreciate your time and your eyeballs and your eardrums and your brains. It's getting weird, so time to end the stream before we get any weirder. All right, I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a good time and a good night and a good day and whatever time of the year you're watching this. Right, see yous.